a restart. Pit road closed.
How many people starting? Only 32. Yeah. May as well have started from the pit lane.
Get behind the 0, 10. Get behind the 33. You'll be lining up behind the 0, 5. You'll be starting behind the 11.
Unless you have pit lane starters, that is wow. One didn't even make it past the parade lap. Let's turn off the fast repair until I need it. So I'll quite happily give up all these positions to this angry mob back here. Thanks, Henry. I'm gonna need it.
You'll be behind the 11.
How many laps do you think I'll make it before I park it in the garage? All week I've been messing around with my teammates, pretending to hate BMWs.
Behind the 11.
It's a pantomime villain thing. Just because the amount of times I've been tapped in the rear and turned by a late braking Beamer, because they can just brake much better. They've got much more stability on the brakes, go into the braking zone deeper, trail
But you
brake
can start working
better.
those tires in if you like. Make sure you get them good and clean.
I'm sure the
You can line up behind the 11. Get
alien
behind the 11.
drivers are much better at it in the rough than I am. But since there's a BMW right behind me,
Green flag.
I reckon first lap I might get tapped. Okay, may as well take the racing line.
Front, keep your eye open.
Someone's already been tapped. And this guy is going to take the opportunity to grab the inside. Tyres are really cold, so the car is really loose, coming off the brakes as the weight shifts around. Okay, the guys back here are being just as patient. Good. Because we need to get some racing room. Except here we go, and yep, it's a Beamer. He's so going down the inside.
Left side. Clear, clear, clear.
I'll meet him at the scene of the accident. start winding this up. So we have the pace to be racing in the 1 minute 30s minimum. Right now I'm just being really cautious. Trying not to be too aggressive with the throttle brake transitions until the tyres are up to temp and pressure, so they can handle the lateral loads we ask of it. The last thing I need is to miss gear shifts. Yep. See? Just lit them up. And that's why we're just taking it a little easy for now. We're only 4 laps in. There's much more of that yet to come. And I don't want it to come from me, not yet.
He's moving.
Need to manage to get behind a bit though. Need to put maybe half a second on Jeff so he doesn't draft me down the front straight. And then take my line into turn one. It's very difficult on the brakes if I mess with my turning point. Can probably do it through these sequence of turns. I think my throttle pedal's going again. Okay, that should be enough. Can go back to driving this daisy mode. Yep, car's definitely moving around more. That's why I don't really want to load it up too much. But I should get closer to the guys in front. I'll just let him by when he jives for the dive. Otherwise, he's going to rear end me. Took my eye off the apex because this car looked like it was about to hit me. went in too deep, missed the apex. Shouldn't let them get so far ahead. I should drop into the 30s, but may just let him go through if he wants to chase them.
Sorry, Prem.
Just that there are so many tight apexes that if I get lazy with the throttle application or braking. I'll pitch it into a spin. Here we go.
Right side. Clear, clear, clear.
Got to be kidding me.
On your right. Still there. All clear.
Don't blame him wanting to get by, because he's racing. I'm just driving around, hanging onto the back, waiting for people to drop off, trying not to pick up an ink. Don't want to drop too far off him though.
Keep an eye open. Stay on your toes.
driving at the back and following is one thing, being at the back because you're being left, something completely different.
Car on the right.
Okay. Maybe I overreacted braking there, but I had no idea where his car was going to go. Up ahead, fellow streamer, Rough Rider. Too close to them now. Want them to go up the road and do their thing. I reckon what happened to the guy that went off was someone up here missed a braking point or clipped a curb and maybe unsighted. So did he. Or trying to stay on the back of them to get a run up here, he may have got on the gas too soon. So I'm going to drop back to about 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds off Justin again. There's nowhere to go. You could pass one, but unless you're going to pass all 4 of them, you're going to end up in a knife fight. Or where they all are, focused on the guy ahead and the guy behind. Whereas all I have is to make sure Brandon stays where he is and sit back and watch the show up ahead. We're under no danger from Jeff, so drop back to lapping in the 131s, which is what I think they're doing. Car can easily still do 130s. I was feeling particularly brave and gung-ho. Could probably drop into the low 30s, if not punch out a high 29. Thanks to all the work the guys at Apex Academy, Apex Racing UK did. It's a great setup. There you go,
Off
see?
the track on the left. Left side. Keep going. Still there? Clear.
Don't really want to be in this position in a race with Justin, but I trust him, so. And he was doing the same. He wasn't making a move on anyone, he was just sitting waiting. So as long as I catch back up to him, I reckon he'll be happy where he is. But now, have to drop back into the 30s to catch them. I can get back on the tail of them and take Justin with me. I'll give him the position back. Let him sit on their gearbox. Unless these two are about to take each other off. If they do, we're in danger of losing Robert. Don't want to give Robert anywhere to go. Yeah, they're getting racy. He just went for the inside. Ah, funny. Go on, go get him. If they had any sense, they'd just sit line of stone and literally draft right back up to the back of him. Instead of going 2 by 2, compromising each other's line. Okay, so I'm going to let Justin take this spot.
Right side. Still there? All clear.
What you doing, Justin? Now go get him. See, we're here cruising, whereas it looks like Justin's on it. And that's just what I mean, there's so much pace in this car. The thing about this track though is if you overdrive, you go slower. The car responds much better to you keeping it nice and stable, hitting your marks. Whether that's your apexing, braking point, track out. So much time to be lost by overdoing it into or out of the slow turns. You need to manage the energy so that through the apex you can maintain as much momentum as possible. Now, if I'd have qualified better, I'd have taken a much more aggressive approach to the race. Because whereas right now, we're racing conservatively, way inside comfort zones for both me and the car. If I had qualified just outside the top 10, I'd definitely racing at 95-96% just to avoid being run over by the cars that would have drivers who are much more intent on a good finishing position. And they likely have teammates that are going to be taking over the car who haven't joined just to run laps, have joined to get a good finish and good championship points, whereas I'm just seeing how long I can run before I get bored or fatigue kicks in and I start making mistakes. Because in qualifying and the race, but more so qualifying this week, chasing that optimal lap, I've dropped about, I don't know, I must have dropped 20, 30 IR, which meant I dropped from the A license, 1 point whatever I had, back into B. Not that concerned about having an A license. I don't drive the F1, so I don't really need it. I am concerned about maintaining my B though. Need it to drive this car. See, I decided to get in the power a little earlier there, but did you see the back just swivel? Don't want that. And that's probably because I was talking and I forgot I'm just following these guys, not racing them. So my subconscious took over and I tried to get a good exit to get behind Justin in case we decided to take his position. And I have no idea why I'm saying we, because none of my teammates are planning on jumping into the car unless they too fancy some free iRacing. Okay, I don't want Justin to think he's under threat. So, give him back some breathing space. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's definitely trying to pass that guy. Because he's trying to get a lot of speed through his exit. So he's got the run on the guy down into the next big stopping zone. But he's picking up instant points, and the grass does not have as much traction as the racing surface, so he's dicing with death. Okay, don't want to drop too far off him. I just had a bit of a monkey see, monkey do moment then. I was watching his car, and for anyone that doesn't sim race, it really is noticeable how your hands go to where your eyes are looking. So by looking at Justin, I started to track his car for my apex rather than where I wanted the car on the racing surface. Okay, so the guy ahead of Justin's going defensive now. Can't help it, because he's got a car less than 3 tenths behind him. So let's stay close in case something happens. Came off the brakes too quickly there. When the car starts bouncing like that and you get that wheel hopping going on, being on the power is a bit of a gamble. You have no idea whether when the car hits the tarmac and the tyre deflates and reinflates, whether it's going to chuck you off at some weird angle. Which is likely what happened to our BM friend behind us when he came off in that turn back there. Not to mention the one that went off ahead of us. Don't want to drop too far back, Mark. I also don't want to have to race in the 30s. Oh, here we go. Getting racy up here. but by Justin putting pressure on him, it is now letting Lucas run away. Oops. Broke too much. All because of that cough. So now I'm going to have to go and catch them. Damn it. This will demonstrate just how much they're holding each other up. Whoops. Thought I was going to get a 1x. Damn that gear shift. See what I mean? That's how much time they're losing by not just following each other. Because if not for that gear shift, I'd probably be back under 2 seconds behind Justin. Are you kidding me? Again? this is where I start to wonder whether my teammate Christoph is watching and gets tempted to come and relieve me. Come on, Christoph, you know you want to. So I do think Lucas probably should just let Justin go. He's obviously faster. It's just compromising both of their races. Because look, Robert's 4 seconds, 3.5 seconds up the road from them. Okay, now decision time, because if Justin starts running away from him, I'm going to go with
leaders on pit road
rather than sit here. Ooh. All I could think of there was don't get a 1x. So what I could
leaders
do
on pit road
to help Justin is pass this guy, which will compromise his line somewhere.
leaders on pit road
Which will cost him some time. Let Justin go and then just catch Justin again.
leaders on pit road
All depends. Now he's in a BMW. I can't remember whether the BM has a bigger fuel tank than the Rough or not. Because he's, well, and that's why I'm not racing, I'm just following. What was I saying anyway? Yeah, because if he had the opportunity and was within
alright my man, go get that next one.
his pit window, he could stop and try the undercut. Depends on which of them is actually faster. whether he's dropping off Justin, so that answers that question. Oops, I now have the lead behind me. He's making mistakes. Leader can go by, not racing him. I can hear the groans from the watchers. Oh, what are you doing? You should have just raced. Nah. He's racing for the race. I'm racing for the corners per incident. But look how much time we've lost to Justin. Don't know if Lucas's tyres are going off, but he's starting to make mistakes. Yeah, his tyres aren't in the best shape at all. Ah, perfect. So I now have 4 seconds to make up.
Leaders on pit road.
Broke too much there.
Start to find that entry. Stay on your toes. Stay right.
He's likely forgot he's on cold tyres. Actually, I misread F3, it's not who I thought it was.
Leader pit road.
See, if we'd have taken this race seriously as a team, I think we could easily be in with a chance of getting on the podium or winning if the guys up front trip over themselves.
Oh yeah, baby. Go get him.
Because as you've seen, I'm not really racing. So what do you say, Henry? Have you had dinner yet? Fancy jumping in and doing a stint? Or Victor? Go put some Raljecks on that arm.
Good, man. Put it on. Great job, man. Doing a great job. Stay on him.
So when Finn gets up here again, just let him through. Don't want to impede his race.
Hustle around, brother. Hustle around. We're gonna pit this time. Leader, pit road.
And it's a beam myself.
On your left.
Whoa, tyres are gone.
You're clear, him.
I was going to say, so he'll have much better braking into here, so we'll likely take the position. But wow, see that slide? Tyres, whoa. Or it's just because I took more out of them through turn one than normal. The rear's probably just got a little hot. Can't do half the race distance on the tyres anyway, so these guys are really close. Let's just fallen into the stint. Yeah, I know, really early on the pit limiter, but if you'd have seen my first official race, no, Sim Race Asia's league race yesterday, you'd have seen that I hit the relative button instead of the limiter and got a 15-second hold, so...
Really nice work, man. Really nice work.
There we go. Don't think we need the fast repair. We're doing fine, so we'll save it. Okay, so should done a bit of a repair job. Okay, what's up with the missing 1k, eh? Yeah, a bit of a repair job to my safety rating, but if I wanted to race these guys into turn 1, which I don't, I'd be able to see whether or not I'd made up any time on.
Get all you can.
Oh,
Come on down
you
pit road.
kidding.
That right, Jet? Yep, 10-4. When you leave the pit, look at the landing line. Make sure you're aware of that. Alright, bud, bring it back in here right now.
Boo. I thought I might have done that. I looked at the relative just to see if I was going to merge with this guy right behind. Yep, beat Justin out by a long way. So we haven't really lost much, but yeah, we've lost some positions to the guys that were behind us, but weren't really racing. But what was really interesting was, I think, managed to put... Okay, let's do this a little bit more carefully. Still having to do the same thing, look to make sure I didn't merge into the line of the lead lap car coming into the apex. But yeah, I didn't expect to put 10 seconds on him. He must have had a problem in the pits or damage maybe from hitting the curbs. How far up the road? 14 seconds. But they were at least 10, 12 seconds off me, weren't they? I think. So even if I caught them, I still would have to go some way to get back to where I was. Or should I say where I should be? Okay, don't want to be in Norbert's way either.
Left side, clear.
Okay, so I want to drop into the pocket behind Adam. And sit there. Looking to see how close he is. Almost cost me my first incident point of the race, so be as blatant as I can that I'm letting him through. And pray he doesn't misjudge and rear end me. Ooh. Well, if he was going to chuck it off the road, I may as well have stayed where I was. What that does mean is, if he has already used his excuse me, fast repair, that may be one position back.
Good, man. We just passed halfway.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. Throttle pedals playing up again. And I've officially reached the point of bored because I don't even have the cars in front of me that I was just tracking. And I don't want to start hot lapping to get interested again, because I'll start pushing the boundaries of the track and the car. I'll start picking up incident points and so unless a teammate decides they're bored and they jump into the TeamSpeak channel in the next 2 minutes, I'll park the car, call it a day. Excuse me. And go watch the World Endurance Championships, 6 hours of Suzuka, idiot, Silverstone. But the fact that, if not for the bumping curbs, 12 would be nowhere near us, I think it demonstrates, yeah, we would have had the pace to race competitively. And I'll take 52 laps with 0 inks, at least I think that's 0 inks. I'll check when I get out the car. Oh, there we go. It's actually quite satisfying.